out at the park having dinner with Cody's, some of Cody's family. Beautiful sunny.
That's a park here. Park.
Devin, come here. What's happening?
That's what happened with birds, right? If they eat rice, because rice is really small, but then when it gets inside their stomach,
Throw cheetah puffs on their heads and make them stick. Video.
So,
cake.
So this is what you call the silly game?
Yeah. There's another can of spray in the
No, don't make
bag.
a big pile, guys.
Shower captain.
Oh no!
You have your mom or somebody will have.
I don't have any hands.
Oh yeah!
I'm shaving pink.
Guys, it's something!
No, you guys are in front of your line. Cheaters.
Oh, steal the apple! Steal it! You have to want it. Guys, look at how he's getting that!
I hope she doesn't get it in her eyes.
I won't.
It was just wrong.
Feed him. Then Mr. Carp told me, when you feed a fish, never feed him a lot. So much and no more. You know what? Then I took Otto home. I gave him some food. I didn't give him much, just one little spot. That's right.
And you feed him a lot.
But this did not make Otto happy. He wanted more food. He had to have more. Poor Otto. He put you. Then you'll be all right. I put him in a big pot. But Otto was not all right. I saw him grow some more.
What's going on today, guys?
We're going to school. And Dad just pulled into the driveway.
There's Dad. All right, Ethan, you're going into what grade?
Fifth.
Fifth grade?
Third.
Third grade? First grade.
So now.
How do you feel about first grade, Chad?
Good.
Excited to eat lunch at school? Yeah? What about you, Ethan? Turn around here. Yes?
Yeah.
All right.
His dogs were out and we got to pet the little chihuahua.
Morning, Frank.
How are we doing?
Good. This is a video.
Are you new? Headphones.
Sweet. Where's your backpack?
She dropped it right
Put it down over there.
My friend McKenna's in my class.
Cool. Okay, Lauren, I'm gonna go hang out over here with Dad, okay? Kids to school. Cody went with us, and I knew it was gonna be hard going to the school and seeing a lot of people, but like everything, I knew it was gonna be hard, but I didn't know it was gonna be that hard. I don't know what, I should just start expecting that these days, that everything is gonna be super, super, super duper hard. But I was just met with a sea of eyes looking at us with pity and sympathy in them and blah, blah, blah. And I'm listening to all these kids chit-chatting with each other and all excited to see their friends after summer break, and they're all talking about the fun summers they had and the fun things that they did. And then I look over at my 3 big kids that are lined up for their classes, and they're anxious and they're feeling scared, and they're trying to put on the face that they need to put on, and they're trying to talk to their friends and act like they're happy and everything. And I know what they're feeling. We had an interesting evening last night before everybody went to bed, and today is a day about survival. I came back home and Devin was still asleep, and I crawled back in bed with him and just cried and cried and cried and cried and cried. And now I'm gonna take a shower, and we'll go from there. Hey, come in. Nothing like an end of summer rain. Did you get drenched?
Yeah. All my friends in my class, even me, were whining that we didn't want to leave.
Because it was raining?
No.
Or just because it was fun?
It's so much fun.
Good. How was school?
Good.
Hey, Lauren. How was school?
Mom.
So, Ethan, tell me your very favorite thing that happened today.
In the school.
What happened at the beginning of school?
I got to meet Mr. Baker and got to see my friends again.
Your favorite part of school today?
Meeting Miss Tatum and Mr. Rangasamy.
Yeah?
And the tiger notebook I got from Shopco is the kind of notebook we need
Oh, good.
for Rangasamy's class.
Rangasamy, where's he from?
France.
Is he from France? Cool. Jean-Pierre Rangasamy.
Hey,
That's a very French-sounding name.
now it's coming out.
And Lauren,
And
wait, what?
Ma'am Smith was my teacher.
What was the best thing that happened?
Having lunch with us. I got to eat lunch in the cafeteria, home lunch.
Did it work okay? You were able to
I
find
was sitting by my best friend.
What's her name?
I just dropped it. Jade. I dropped
Jade.
my cookie in it.
Devin's got his little friend Dylan over.
Ah!
They don't start preschool until next week.
I just dropped my cookie.
Devin, what was your favorite part about playing today?
Play with James and see my fish.
Yeah.
I dropped the cookie in.
We got to race Mr. Baker at recess, and we got to do a little states test where we had to name all the states in USA.
So you like Mr. Baker?
Yeah, and we got to go over the procedures, and that's about it.
You've never had a man teacher before. You like it? When he's young.
Yeah,
He's like,
he's only been at Foxborough like
so, I know you were worried yesterday about everybody wanting to talk to you about Garrett. Did that happen today?
No.
Nobody talked to you about it? No. Everybody just treated you normally?
Yeah.
Was that what you wanted? That's good. So tell me more about this new friend you made.
We played on the spinny thing at the park.
Did you get to go to the big kid playground?
Yes.
That's cool.
And was it fun? Yeah. And I played kittens with her after moving the spinny thing.
Did you play with Rora?
No, but because I really paid attention to her. Because I really
To your new friend? That's good. This guy's still in his pajamas, which is A-okay. Drinking a juice box. Just
on the couch.
on the couch, drinking a juice box. Look at those big fat feet. Whoop. Did you have fun playing with your friend? Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you have fun eating milk and cookies?
Didn't.
You didn't eat? Yes, you did. You did too, eat milk and cookies.
I didn't.
You're such a knucklehead. The house is almost empty, except my mom is here, and she's busy helping me with laundry and stuff. The kids are all off at various friends' houses for play dates and things, and it's really weird and kind of lonely. Very, very lonely, actually, not having my shadow here. But I have been working on my letter to Garrett's kidney recipient. It's been a really difficult thing. I've revamped my letter probably about 8 or 9 times in the last 3 weeks because I feel like we have one shot to say exactly what we want to say to her and make her want to reach out and contact us, and this is kind of a fine line that we're walking. So it's hard, but this is it. I went out and I found some stationery that I liked, and it's rainbowy and just makes me think of him. So there you go. I've been sitting here listening to the Piano Guys station on Pandora, and kind of makes me feel sad inside, and it makes me feel kind of close to the spirit, and it makes me feel soft and vulnerable and able to write exactly what's in my heart. Garrett was my shadow. He was completely my buddy, and I'm sitting here on my bed, and I can see him sitting there right there watching the TV, and he had this Baby Einstein video that he loved to watch while I was in the shower or folding laundry or something, and it was all about numbers. And it would show, like, 2 ducks or 2 balls or 2 cars when it was talking about the number 2, and he would, when he was watching that and I was behind him in any way, he would turn around, and every time they'd show it on the screen, he would turn around and he'd go, "It's 2 ducks, Mom. It's 2 balls, Mom," as if, he was just trying to make sure I understood that sometimes I think it's a blessing and a curse that I know him so intimately. But there's not a person on the face of the planet that knows him as personally as I do. I know every line of his body. I know the way that he said every word. I can smell his skin. I even know what his poop smelled like after he ate certain things. And this is just a little part of the letter that I've been working on. We know that many recipients have feelings of gratitude for the gift, but they wrestle with feelings of guilt because someone died so that they can live. Please know that you should never ever feel guilty. We have a firm belief that this was God's divine choreography and that Garrett's mission on earth was completed, and that for reasons unknown to us, his maker called him home. You're alive because God still needs you here. Take that blessing and run with it. Do what you can to better this world. You are a child of God, and you need to understand your worth. When you are having bad days, remember that you are someone special who has meaning and has a mission to fulfill on this earth. You were sent here for a purpose, as was Garrett, as were the rest of us. We don't believe for a second that the timing of our tragedy and your illness were a coincidence. Someday we would love to sit down with you and tell you about the events of the day that Garrett's mortal life ended and your new life began. As heart-wrenching and painful as it is, it's a beautiful story and it needs to be told. We are watching the Garrett video again. Do we love watching the Garrett video?
Let it by. How can I let it shine? This is gonna let it by. Let it shine. This is gonna let it by. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine.
So we just got finished writing or finalizing and writing our recipient letters. Cody and I each wrote a separate one, and I printed off some pictures of Garrett, and we're going to enclose a couple of pictures in each of our letters, and then we seal it all up together, and tomorrow Cody's going to go mail it to the life gift coordinator, and from there on out it is in her court whether we ever hear back from her again. So you can get in closer. Here's some of my favorite pictures that I printed off of him. Absolutely nothing spectacular except they're just everyday shots, and they just encompass his perfect little spirit and personality. That's it.